All right, go ahead, Ark.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, and salutations to your brothers out there on the four corners of the earth prophesying the downfall of America. Now, as you see, what you see in the media when Russia's stepping in now, wreaking havoc over there in Syria and these nations, that's prophecy coming to pass. And that also signifies, that America's time is up, because now that Russia is stepping into Syria, that just brings all things to a whole new level, what I'm saying, of warfare and everything. And that's according to time, because, we're at that time now. These prophecies are coming to pass. Scripture says, in Habakkuk, the second chapter, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, because it will not tarry. Now that these prophecies right now is just not tarrying no more. They're starting to come to pass. And that's based upon prophecy. And I want to bring out the precept in Genesis 1 to 14.
Genesis 1 and 14. And Yahweh said, let there be light in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the days from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and for years.
Come. Now it says in the scripture, it's talking about let them be for signs and seasons. Now September 28th, we just had a lunar eclipse, the final four of the four blood moons that was scheduled to come. We just had that. And that was a sign from the Most High letting, the earth know that the time is at hand. That America's destruction is not drawing nigh. Now that you see Russia stepping in and just totally annihilating over there, those rebels over there, the terrorists over there in Syria. Now these prophecies are speaking, and that goes back to the book of Ezekiel, the 30th chapter, where it says that Russia will be a guard unto these nations. You Americans over there trying to, America's over there thinking, the big bad bully. Well, now these nations are now coming to huddle up against you, damn devils, and coming against you now, with Russia being the spearhead of that, And now that you don't know what to do now. Now you don't have no choice but to fight, because it's up the will of the Most High for you to get destroyed. And now breaking news that just came in earlier, now we got a situation where Iran now is testing their nuclear capability now. Now, y'all devils over there in Israel, like for example, Benjamin Netanyahu was claiming that y'all should take pressure on destroying their nuclear capability. But, what I'm saying, once you go in there, according to Jeremiah, where it says the least of the flock shall draw them out, that's when Russia's going to step in. And these other nations are going to step in. That's what's going to cause World War III. And that's according to the Bible in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. You get Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not living in a time of peace no more. That's all. That's a done deal. That's all set and done. Now it's time for war. And for war and a new rulership.
As long as Esau is in rulership, there never will be peace.
Exactly. There is no peace save unto the wicked, save the Lord.
Yes.
So, there is no peace. The only peace that's going to come is when Yahweh takes all devils down and we're set up in the kingdom.
Yep.
We saw that one, the 3rd chapter one.
To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the sun, under heaven.
Read.
A time to be born, and a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Right there. Now pluck up. Now America was planted, but it was planted on the seed of wickedness. Now that we're out there, brothers all throughout the whole corners of the earth, not only in America, throughout the world, is now plucking up the lies and the deception that Esau done planted in this earth. Read.
And a time to kill, and a time to heal.
A time to kill and a time to heal. We're in the time of killing now. You see Russia over there is killing those terrorists over there that's trying to overthrow the Assad, but you know Russia's like nope. Come on.
A time to break down, and a time to build up.
And you see America's already breaking down now. It's breaking down socially, morally, economically. You know everything's breaking down. System is done. The bridges are collapsing. Your infrastructure is fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna cost trillions and trillions of dollars for you to bring that up to a B. You know you can't afford that. So your infrastructure is coming down.
A time to weep, and a time to laugh.
Weeping. Just like the Lord said, there shall be weeping more than the gnashing of teeth. We're in the time of weeping now. Because y'all gonna weep when there's no food in y'all, when y'all can't afford, when y'all can't go to the store to buy food.
That's right, Ark.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be weeping when your children are hungry, starving. You know, when they shut off all these electricities, when your car can't start, when you can't even have running water, when you can't even have running water to wash your ass or to drink with.
A time to mourn, and a time to dance.
A time to mourn and a time to dance. They're gonna be mourning. Like I said, there's a big famine that's coming real soon.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing.
That's right.
A time to get, and a time to lose.
America's in the process of losing now.
That's right, Ark.
Losing their money and losing the people are losing faith in their gut in their
And the-
government.
That's right.
You know, there's no trust no more. The trust is lost. You know, it is just, you know, it's a mess now. We're coming into that hard times that the Bible speaks of in Matthews.
A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate.
Yes, a time to love and a time to hate. We're in the time of hate right now.
A time of war, and a time of peace.
And that's the point right there. A time of war and a time of peace. We're in that when the world is in a state of war now. All these nations are gearing up. You got China over there with their military equipment over there, with their ships, their battle ships and their planes. You know, their F-5, the F-15s, the F-16s, whatever, 16 fighter jets that they have.
Yeah,
You got Russia with their missiles.
yeah, they're testing it out too, cause China just built a brand new jet plane and they're testing it out, showing the American the military might. You know, now we have that power. What can you do about it? That's what the Chinese are turning to the U.S.
Exactly.
They letting their ass know we got that power now.
Let the weak say that I'm strong.
That's right.
So at this one point, y'all, America was the strongest nation on the face of the planet. Nobody could have fucked with America. But now that it's all an even playing field, now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's an even playing field. Now, China got the bomb. North Korea got the bomb. Iran got the bomb. As a matter of fact, they just tested their long-range nuclear-capable missiles that can hit its target within 500 meters. Within 500 meters. So there you go right there. So now it's an even playing field. Now these other nations don't fear America no more.
You know, so I would say this. You know, like the brother said. You know, America power has now crumbled. You know, so we at war right now. For all you boys out there, it's time for you to wake up. But if not, you're just gonna get destroyed. You know, so pretty much all we're gonna end up with this is my bottle is running low. So, you know, you got one more verse, Art?
Sorry.
You know, so with that, we know. Go ahead, Art. You could end it.
So with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, to the apostles of GMS that rule well, and salutations to our brothers out there that's pushing this work. Hold fast, keep the faith. You know, Lord's on his way. Lord's will, we get delivered up out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.